Our letter for today is from Lauren from Kentucky. Dearest Candace, I live with my father, his girlfriend Marissa, and their little boy Ethan, who is my half-brother. On the outside, it probably looks like we are just one big blended family trying to make life work. But deep inside, I know that is not true. The truth is, Marissa does not like me. And it is not just a guess. I can feel it in the way she treats me, in the way her eyes watch me whenever my dad tries to give me attention. From the beginning, she made sure that my dad and I could not have normal conversations. Whenever he and I started talking, she always found a way to interfere. If I was telling him something about school, she would suddenly cut in with some urgent question. If he tried to ask me how I was doing, she would shift the subject or pretend to need help in the kitchen. And if he complimented me, she would throw in a remark that ruined the moment. At first, I thought maybe I was just being sensitive. But as time passed, it became clear. Her interruptions were not innocent. They were intentional. She wanted to keep me and my dad apart. Even small things were turned against me. If I sat beside him on the couch, she would casually mention that Ethan wanted to sit with his father, forcing me to move. If I joined him on the porch, she would suddenly need him inside. To anyone else, it might look harmless. But to me, it felt like a constant push, a constant reminder that she did not want me near him. And my dad, he is a good man, but he hates conflict. So eventually, he gave in to her ways. To keep peace at home, he stopped talking to me directly. Everything I wanted to tell him had to go through her first. I cannot explain how much that crushed me. It felt like she had stolen my father right in front of me and there was nothing I could do. The strange part is, I think she is jealous of me. Jealous of the bond I have with my dad. Even though she has a child with him, it feels like she is threatened that his love for me, the daughter from his past, still matters. One day, we visited my uncle's house. My dad's brother, Uncle Jack, has a home filled with family pictures. While walking through his office, I noticed an old framed photograph. It was a family portrait. My dad, my uncle, and my mother before she passed. Seeing her face brought back so many memories. It felt like a small treasure from a time when things were simpler. Later, my uncle's wife, Aunt Diana, pulled me aside and told me something that made my heart sink. She said she had once seen Marissa rip that very same picture into tiny pieces. She described how Marissa did it quietly, with no hesitation, almost as if she enjoyed it. That image of her tearing apart the photo has haunted me ever since. It was not just a picture. It was my mom, my history, my place in this family. And she destroyed it, like she was trying to erase my mother's presence, erase my connection to my dad. Now, I do not know what to do. Should I tell my father what happened? If I tell him, I fear it might cause another fight between him and Marissa, and once again, I will be seen as the problem. But if I stay quiet, it feels like I am letting her win, letting her erase the memory of my mom piece by piece. This is not just about a torn photograph. It is about a home where a daughter feels pushed out, where her father's love is trapped behind walls, built by someone else's jealousy. I am torn between silence and truth, between peace and pain. So, Candace, I am asking not only you but everyone listening, what would you do if you were me? Would you tell my father the truth even if it risks destroying what little piece is left? Or would you keep it inside, to avoid breaking the fragile home we live in?